people. We're the
Yes,
losers of the world. And she
yes.
is famous, and there you go.
There you go. And, Amanda Hirsch from Not Skinny But Not Fat, we always talk about the normies, her and I, and a lot of celebrities think like they're A-list and then they're normies. I represented this woman. I won't say her name because I don't want to give her any attention, but she was in a Prometheus, that movie Prometheus years ago. And she used to wear sunglasses and a boa into meetings with assistants, never taking her sunglasses off, never knew no one's name in her team. She would call me Amin, no R. She'd put an N. It was just so rude and disrespectful. And she wasn't even anyone. And it kind of reminds me of Jennifer. And she'd say things like, we'd be like, oh, do you want coffee? She's like, oh, do you have the Indonesian coffee? And I'm like, girl, just take the coffee from Starbucks and shut your mouth. Like, there is a time to be extra. You're at an A-list, resort, be extra. But when you're in a meeting with people who get paid like $15 an hour to manage your accounts, like, can you be nice to them? Like, I don't think that's asking for a lot. When someone's making you a sandwich at the airport on New Year's Day, who, mind you, is younger than you, and you're calling her 80 years old, like, it's just,
Right. She doesn't get it. She says so. And yeah, she just still doesn't get it. No,
she
that's
doesn't get
her.
it.
That's
She does.
her. And I read another article um, that she didn't think it would land that way. She thought that people would find the guy rude. Like she thought that this was going to be, you know.
It did
I,
not
I'm
work.
like, no, it didn't work. Right?
It really didn't work. And David, that's the universe, right? The universe takes us and is like, no, you're acting a fool. I'm going to take you down a peg. And I think that's what happened with her. Like, she thought she was going to put this online and it was going to just, everyone's going to eat it up and be like, Team Jen. And everyone was like, no.
Well, I would like to know, you know, you're good friends with Teresa, sure.
Okay.
If Teresa comes back to the New Jersey Housewives, which I'm not sure she's going to, but if she does, or she also wants other opportunities. Look, Jennifer, I mean, is just. I don't think this changed anything. I think she's done. There's no villains. There's no traitors. You're just not marketable. I'm sorry. She's just not. It's my opinion. Tamra, there's lots of jobs out there for Tamra. There's jobs out there for, Shannon,
Mhm.
Luann, Dorinda, Teresa. Love her or hate her. I mean, she's done
Right.
most of the shows, but there are still shows left for her. Dolores is doing, I'm shocked. I'm beyond belief. I have to, who's doing good on the Traitors besides Dolores? Robin fucking Dixon. Where
Right.
has this, oh, where has she been? Robin
Mhm.
is doing She's doing good. And Dolores has something to say. I had no idea Dolores had an opinion on anything in the world. Nothing. She actually has an opinion. She's opening her mouth. She's saying things. Robin
I
Dixon
like
is doing a good
I
job.
like it.
So but Jennifer, to me,
Yes.
there's no more jobs here. Sorry. Like no one's calling you for,
No.
so I would just like to know, is your good friend Teresa going to start to distance herself from you when it's clear that you are not marketable in these jobs? And or if Teresa
Mm.
goes back to New Jersey. It's a real question. I'm not even trying to bring up shade.
No,
Any
I don't
thoughts
think
on
it's
this?
shady. I don't think it's shady at all. And from a PR perspective, you nailed it on the head, right? When you say marketability, people become brands, right? When you think Teresa Giudice, Kyle Richards, these are brands of Bravo, Dolores, like even Dolores, like that's a brand. What people don't realize is when you act a fool, you end up shooting yourself in the foot. The thing that sometimes with social media is that it can really build you up or it can really bring you down. We saw it with Mia too. The way she operates on social media really is her downfall. We saw it with Candace, right, on Potomac. It really is her downfall. So, and again, sometimes you don't know like this industry, like who would have thought Robin Dixon's going to have everyone's loving her. People are saying Juan is proud of her and everyone loves her. And people are shocked. I mean, I don't watch Traders, but I've even seen the clips of Robin and Chrishell and Tom Sandoval. Like, who would have thought these people would actually do well on these shows? So you never know. So you end up because Jennifer Aiden could have been on Traders, but now with all this, like nobody wants to hire her. So I
No.
think Teresa could have advocated for a friend, but now Jennifer's off the cruise. You think Teresa made some calls on her behalf? Teresa's like, I don't want to lose that job. She's smart. She's like, I have four daughters. Like, no. She ain't gonna call for
And
anything.
I said this before, make no mistake, Jennifer Aiden would have trashed that cruise, trashed them if Teresa were not on it. If this were Dolores, Jackie, and her, and Dolores and
Mhm.
Jackie were left, she would not, she would be wives on the waves, whatever the fuck it's called. She would be throwing them under the bus. No, your girl Teresa, who you know deep down will ice you the fuck out if you fuck with
She
her
will.
money, which she desperately
Mhm.
needs. She's not going
Mhm.
to say nothing bad about this cruise.
No.
No way.
Mm. Mm-mm.
So
No.
there you go. Anything else you want to cover before we wrap up? It's always a pleasure with you.
You are so wonderful. I think there's what I'm excited about is, I think I'm gonna actually watch Traitors because everyone's talking about it. So I'm just gonna start at season 3 and just so I'm excited to jump into something new. I usually don't like the iterations like House of Villains. I can't get into it. But Traitors, everyone's been telling me, so I'm gonna watch it.
Let me tell you, House of Villains is horrible. I hate it. I won't watch it. It's trash. Traitors is such like I love Big Brother. So Traitors is such like a
Mhm.
nuanced game. Mind you, my favorite part of this whole season is not even these housewives. To me, it's like Boston Rob. Like I'm such a Survivor fan. Poverty last season was great. It's like it's just like it's such a smart game. So when people are there, don't even think about House of Villains. Like this is an actual game. It's so intelligent. It really is.
I love it.
It really is. And yeah, I'm shocked. I mean, Robin is really playing the game, and Dolores is too. Like they're way better than I thought. Now, I would like Boston Rob to win the whole damn thing. Danielle from Big Brother is doing good. Brittany, like we have real people. Now, if you don't know who these people are, you will. There's enough Bravo celebrities there. I think you should. I think you would be shocked at how much you don't need to watch the other seasons now. You could just start this
Okay.
one. It's
I'll
so
just start
good.
this one. And then Bob the drag queen, which I love. So I'm excited. I'm gonna watch it.
Bob is there. I'm just like, I would like Boston Rob to win the whole thing, but I'm just going to put that out there. But Miss Dixon, I got my eyes on this Robin Dixon. I'm very impressed with her. Very impressed.
Okay, I
I'm
love it.
sorry, Robin, for maybe doubting you for a couple of years here behind the velvet rope when you were on Potomac Housewives. But that's what I think is so great about it is like you're seeing like Robin without Giselle. You're seeing Dolores without her nose up Teresa's ass. Like you're actually seeing these people as opposed
Mhm.
to like part of some conglomerate.
Right, right. Absolutely. That's a good thing about Girls Trip too. Like when we saw Teresa, we were like, wow, Teresa and Melissa actually are getting along when there's not the other ladies. They were actually getting along on that trip. They were fine. I mean, they weren't besties, but they were fine.
They had a moment. They had a
Mhm.
chance at that point. They
They
had
did.
a chance.
They did.
Well, unfortunately, things have gone a little bit different for those two, and there doesn't seem to be a chance anymore. Listen, we will see you next week.
Yes, I can't wait.
We will have
I
lots more to talk about. And if you do watch Traitors, we will talk about it. I'm talking about it the whole season here on different
love it.
episodes. So
I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna
keep in
catch up.
touch. You've only missed like 3 episodes, maybe
Okay.
4. So catch up.